Boom.
Well, it looks delicious.
Right? Looks like lava in there.
Yeah. This beautiful country. Trout caviar. Get the steaks going. Good morning, good morning. We've got a big day going on today. We are off to Mahan Falls this morning. It's an early 6:30 start. Really looking forward to today. Got a few cool things lined up. We're going to an apple cider vinegar farm that is organic. As well, we're going to an organic trout farm. Followed up by the whiskey distillery and Kilkenny Castle. Hey boys in blue. Nice head of hair on you. Lovely furry jackets, keep them warm in the great Irish weather. We're at the top now. Looking forward to hiking back down, getting in the car, and off to see some cider vinegar and the process of how it's made. Here was definitely a bit tiring. My legs are definitely feeling a bit sore. A bit chilly up here. The wind is coming at me. Don't know if I dressed exactly appropriate. Nice to get the heart rate going. It's gonna even be better to get back down in the van.
You're very welcome, Randy. Yeah, Kilkenny Organic Farm.
Flavin's Oats, here we go. This is where they're going.
What I eat every morning.
Yeah.
George has been asking me for breakfast for the last hour now.
That's it. That's the oat seed.
Can I touch it? Yeah.
Oh yeah. But when it's organic.
Is there, so organically, so basically, do you just plant the seed and just watch it grow?
You plant the seed and watch it grow. But obviously, there are different, processes I can use. Like for instance, this had red clovers growing it to build up fertilizer organic. You can use some dung, cattle manure, that kind of a thing, but no chemical fertilizers or pesticides or sprays. Generally, it's a John O'Gold red apple we have here. That's the apple you'll be cooking with later, but John O'Red.
Okay.
We can't spray this with anything other than a little bit of copper for canker, in the off season.
Good morning. Here we are at Kilkenny Organic Farm with Sheila, and we're cooking breakfast. We have organic apples, we got organic apple juice, we got organic syrup, apple syrup, we got apple butter, we got oat milk, and we got Flavin's Oats that are actually grown and sowed here. Let's go. What's the best thing about the apples?
Well, for one, you don't need to add sugar to them.
Perfect. Get the lovely sexy shots there. Apples. Oh, this is the love, I think. And we're gonna throw a nice chunk of cinnamon in. So how long has the apple farm been here for and in the family?
The farm itself has been in the family for about 40 years anyway, and the orchards are here about 21 years, I'd say.
Sheila's homemade apple butter.
Which doesn't contain any fat, it's just pure apple, nothing else.
Apple syrup. Some apple juice now, just to thin it out. I actually worked and lived in India for 2 years, would you believe?
Oh.
So the reason why I'm telling that story is so I don't have to use my fingers. They actually use the palms of their hands. So
Oh yeah, good idea. Good idea.
I'm gonna give it a quick shot.
Looks like lava in there.
Yeah. Those suns down, you can even get slow-mo with that. Nice, gooey, rich apple. Oats with oat milk. Boom.
Well, it looks delicious.
This is like on MasterChef.
Yeah.
Well, we're not quite at MasterChef, but we'll try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
For me, I'm tasting 3 different apples in there.
You are actually.
That's what I'm tasting. I mean, I'm tasting the bitterness from that. I'm tasting the sweetness. I'm tasting a selection of apples, and I taste the juice actually.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, no lying. Done on the farm, organic farm. Thanks very much for having us. Really appreciate it. Enjoy. Make that one at home.
Well done.
Sweet.
Thanks.
Great apple.
Here we are at Goats Bridge Rainbow Trout Farm. Can't wait to see what's in store on this one.
We're rainbow trout farmers, have been for almost 60 years.
Okay.
So we sell like a range of, trout products, be it anything from like any of the fresh products to smoked trout.
You do all the smoking here?
Yeah, we have then a very delicious and successful smoked trout pate.
Traveling around the world, working around the world, everybody's always wondering, how did you get across? And I'm just like, well, if you can talk about food and it doesn't matter about language. It's about tasting and actions, hand actions, expressions. Caviar on top of the pate, trout caviar. And also you get the pops of the caviar exploding in your mouth. It was lovely. Here I am with Peter at Kilkenny Castle in the great town of Kilkenny, obviously. He's one of the senior tourist operators here. He's going to take us around, find out about the history, more important, the fun, crazy facts that are going on here. Miraculous. I mean, I'm from Canada. There's no castles in Canada at all.
Well, you might have Viking settlement. So the castle that we have dates back to 1172.
Yeah.
And then the stone castle dates from somewhere about in the 1190s.
So was there a king and a queen that were living here, or?
They were lords and ladies. So
Lords and ladies.
They were vassals of the king and queen.
Okay, so vassals. What's a vassal?
A vassal would be a beholden. He would have held his power because of the king. It was a title granted to him.
Okay, so basically, king comes along and says, "I want you running this city or town,
or this town or province,"
and he gets this.
Yep.
And does that change?
It did, yeah. I mean, that's what the civil wars were about, but that's what we used the word feudal. So you've heard the word a feudal society.
Yeah.
So it comes from the Latin feudorem, which is a unit of land. So all of these titles were based on the units of land.
Okay. Really, really appreciate
We look forward to
letting us in and showing us around and giving me a little bit of a lesson on history, and more importantly, learn a little bit more about Ireland every day. Well, thanks very much.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. It's been definitely quite a long day. As you can see, loads going on. Fire is going. Jeez, it's nice to have a fire. Morgan, what a gentleman over there. Ballykeefe Distillery Farm, here for the night. In all fairness, we've been treated so good the last few days, and Morgan is just, again, greeting us with kindness. But let me get started here. We are gonna start with some trout that we got today from Goats Bridge Rainbow Trout Farm. Trout carpaccio, ceviche, gravel axe, whatever you wanna call it. First, let's start with the ingredients. We got some limes, we got some apple cider, and we got some apple syrup to bring a little bit of sweetness to it. We got some ginger and chili, and we got some fresh coriander. So we're gonna make a bit of the sauce right now. Lovely. We're gonna go with some apple syrup. It's gonna really add, I guess you could say, sweetness to it and really balance the flavors. So we're gonna go with a healthy dose of that. How do you feel about that? Do you think it needs something, or you want some more sugar, or we're good? So we're good. So next step. So the idea behind this is we're gonna cut it thin, we're gonna lay it lovely on the board, we're gonna marinate it in this lovely sauce, more salt, a little bit more pepper, cling wrap it up, let it sit while we get the steaks ready. Irish hospitality at its best. Cheers. We got some more trout from Goats Bridge, and we're using Ballykeefe distilled gin. Yeah.
This is our Ballykeefe steaks. They are dry aged, Hereford beef. They're fed on the pot ale and distiller's grain from the distillery. The pot ale adds a beautiful flavour to them, and the dry age brings out all that beautiful flavour.
Look at that. This is ready to go. You taste victory. Victory, baby. Here's the dough that we got from Pompeii Pizza at Franciscan's Well. What we're gonna do with this tonight is we're gonna cook this over the campfire, make a bread out of it, get the steaks going, make a lovely steak sandwich with some heirloom tomatoes. And we have some lovely apple ketchup that we scored today earlier on. Very simple. Some fresh coriander is gonna be our salad leaves for tonight. It's gonna be gorgeous. Roast is finished. Our starter is finished. Now we have lovely whiskey steaks here, some lovely dough going on, and all we're gonna do is make some bread, stuff the steak between a bread, and have a lovely steak sandwich for tonight's eating. Hey, Bob, Sally, Jim. It's 7:30 in the morning. Does it taste like whiskey?
Oops. Guys, so where are you staying tonight?